Hey everybody, welcome to my booth. I'm Jay. It's Thursday. Subscriber feedback. We got Chris. We're talking ACX specifications and general performance notes with a little sample from the picture of Dorian Gray. Very topical. In that I just did that as well on my channel here. Anyway, if you'd like me to review audio of yours, hey, there's a form in the description. There's coaching on my website if that's more your speed. Thanks for being here. And if I didn't mention this, it looks a little different right now because there are plumbers in my apartment and I'm still figuring my life out in that respect. That's what's up. Chris, let's take a listen and see what we can see.
The studio was filled with the rich odor of roses, and when the light summer wind stirred amidst the trees of the garden, there came through the open door the heavy scent of the lilac, or the more delicate perfume of the pink flowering thorn.
Yeah, okay. Pausing really fast to break down audio quality. First, your levels are great, your mic sounds solid, your space sounds pretty good overall. I'm hearing the only thing that I have with respect to your noise floor. In the background, I hear some sort of fan whirring about, whether that is your computer fan, whether it's your HVAC. It'll be really hard to hear probably here on YouTube, but we'll take a listen as we keep going. But if you're curious in trying to pinpoint it, it's really, really faint.
From the corner of the divan of Persian saddlebags on which he was lying, smoking, as was his custom, innumerable cigarettes, Lord Henry Wotton could just catch the gleam of the honey-sweet and honey-colored blossoms of laburnum.
It actually sounds like it kicks into a higher gear towards the end here. Let's see if we can isolate a little bit here and just play it. So you can kind of hear that, there's a consistent droning sound. That's what I'm talking about. So the ways to fix that would be to basically turn that off. It's an easy thing to fix, but otherwise your audio quality is sounding pretty good overall. So don't fret, just find that fan and end it before it ends your audio quality. Okay, now let's talk about performance stuff. Generally, you're doing a pretty darn good job here. Love the projection. You clearly have a good command of the scene that's happening and you're articulating things really well. My critiques would be, right now, you're articulating things at times overly so. Over-articulating certain words or certain phrases, which for a book like this sometimes makes sense in ways, but I don't think the way that you're doing it falls under that category. And what I mean by that, the difference would be, if you're doing a book and it's elevated society, sometimes there will be moments when things will be enunciated more so than we perhaps would typically. And that falls into sort of a theme or dialectical usage, I guess you might say. And the way that it's happening right now is words will pop up that sound not alien in the way that you're pronouncing them, but alien in the sense that the fact that those words are being picked out lends me to feel as a listener that perhaps they're not in your usual vocabulary, if that makes sense. So if I started spouting off jargon that was like highly medical or highly scientific in some way, quantum flip-flops and things like that, then people might be, and I really were using the words in a certain, I'm over-articulating that, I think, at this point. But let's take a quick listen through again, and I'll point out specifics and then offer some adjustments. But overall, I think you're doing a really swell job.
The studio was filled with the rich odor of roses, and when the light summer wind stirred amidst the trees of the garden, there came through the open door the heavy scent of the lilac, or
So right there, lilac is just a little more than we need. And I think generally that would be if I were to distill down the note that I'm trying to give, right now it feels like you're doing more than you need to in general. Another way to phrase it would be perhaps if you perform something so that it has the same sort of tone of performance or import over the course of the whole thing, then as a listener, it's hard for me to know what is important. If everything's important, nothing becomes important in a sense. So as we listen through here,
it was filled with the rich odor of roses.
it was filled with the rich odor of roses. And because filled, rich, odor, roses are all really, really articulated, each of them individually sounds great, but all of them together starts to confuse me as a listener. And I'm just using that as an example because it tends through your full read here. Because each of those is really used and crafted and given lots of weight, I start to lose really the sense of things overall. So rather than hitting all of those words, you can choose one or two or still have a music that you are really good at crafting here. You have a good music overall in your language, which I think fits this material well. You can just pull back a bit, let it be easier. And the reason why when I did the audiobook for this here on this YouTube channel, I kept it in a received pronunciation British dialect overall was because that dialect sort of lends itself to this language really. I mean, it's inherently what this is written in, but the difference between American dialect and this dialect is when you go into received pronunciation, the music of things naturally goes up and down much more. Whereas American, we use volume to change things, or I'm sort of going on a tangent, but I think it's a fun one, so I'm going to keep going. So American versus sort of posh British at the very least, or British in general. American tends to use volume in order to enunciate certain things or drive importance, whereas in many British dialects, they'll use pitch or tone in order to, or inflection, that's what I'm looking for, in order to articulate certain things. So for the rich odor of roses, right now, it's somewhat American in sensibility, where it's saying the rich odor of roses, or it's kind of like bridging the two, maybe. Anyway, I really think I'm getting confusing right now, but I was having fun in my head. So thanks for going on the ride with me. But all to say, the rich odor of roses, it lends itself better because it's more of a flowing wave feeling rather than rich odor of roses. That's not helpful. Maybe it is. I don't know. All I'm trying to say is I think you can be a little bit lighter rather than rich odor of roses. Rich odor of roses. It'll help us as the listener just understand things a little bit more. Jeepers, everybody. Thanks for bearing with me on that. Let's keep listening a little bit more and break down some more specifics.
And when the light summer wind stirred amidst the trees of the garden, There
Yeah, so, and when the light summer wind stirred among the trees of the garden, all of them on their own, great, but just choosing one or two. And when the light summer wind stirred among the trees of the garden. So I just used stirred a little bit more because that's sort of the verb or the visual action that's happening. We get when the light summer winds stirred the leaves of the garden. So we've got kind of two images and then the verb joining the two. And then with this first phrase, what would that be?
the studio was filled with the rich odor of roses.
So yeah, you use filled, but then the rich odor of roses just gets really flowery. But you can say the studio was filled with the rich odor of roses. And with filled, I'm like, ooh, it generates space in my mind in order to fill it with the rich odor of roses, in a sense. I hope that's helpful. Geez, I hope I didn't just talk myself into circles and numb my mind and yours along the way. Anyway, until the next one of these, be well, everybody. If you would like specific feedback or notes, hey, let me know. Keep your eyes out. I got a couple courses coming on my website soon. I'll keep you posted here on that. And then, last but not least, if there would be a day of the week in which just like office hours would be helpful here on this YouTube channel, let me know. Drop a note in the comments. And then I can also know who watches these videos until the end, because I don't really know. I don't know how this works. Anyway, be well, everybody. See you soon. Toodles.